This blade of grass is really pretty. Okay. Hello, everyone. It is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is July 30th, 2026. Our high today was 88. Currently, at the moment, it is 79 degrees with it says 8-mile-an-hour wind, but I think it's more like 12. And our low tonight will be 52. And it is in the evening time. Look how pretty these. I did do some deadheading on the sunflowers, but I missed a couple out here. Oh, this one's going to be dark. That one's going to be a very dark color when it opens up. But we can see that definitely things are getting taller. Ooh, look at the bee is working. You work it, buddy. Work it, work it, work it. I'll just take a picture of you. That's cool. So I've got a bunch of marigolds starting to bloom out. And then these like mini sunflowers. I don't know what's going on with that. And like, look how short this one is. Beautiful, but super short. Like, what? Oh, and then it's bald right here where there should be sunflowers. I don't know. I think either the birds got me or the sunflowers were not that good. My son found a bucket full of lids, pan lids. So he gave them to me. So I'm going to sort through them, see if I can't use them as covers. Oh, I could have deadheaded that one. I didn't really deadhead over here. I didn't think there was anything already. But this one's really pretty. That one ended up being really pretty. The ornamental ones usually don't produce any good seeds. Look at that short guy. Oh, I guess it's an arm from that one. Still, this is not my most impressive year. This is probably my least impressive year when it comes to sunflowers. Sorry about me walking. I didn't put shoes on. When I get down here is when it's much safer. Oh, I have the sprinkler on. I should probably move that. I just wanted to get that back there. I could have hooked the soaker hose up, but I wanted to get the echinaceas really good because I'd cut them. Move this. Ah! And go all the way around. Woo, woo, woo. Got wet. I don't even know which way that it's spraying, but it can go that way for a while. So we butchered Jack a little bit more than what I actually wanted, but actually he's standing up, so, and some of the leaves look like they're standing up. But I had to because I have other stuff growing in this bed that need the full year, and he'll like jump back up, and by then hopefully some of these will have bloomed out, at least the peppers. I keep changing that bed, but I was like weeding this pathway. Started way back there, made it all the way through here until Bodie came. Tomorrow I'll be doing a walk with Bodie because he wants to go for a walk. He didn't want to go today, but he wants to go tomorrow for sure. He told me that he feels like tomorrow is a good time to go for a walk. And I was like, okay, so we'll do our walk tomorrow. Got to have the umbrella ready for him. See, I deadheaded all the sunflower. You can't really see because of the way the sun is, but they look much better, especially the one that's in with the dill, the lemon. sunflower. It's actually a cross between a lemon and something else. All of these are now a cross between multiple. I originally planted 40 different kinds of sunflowers and then harvested. After I grew them all, I harvested so many, a giant box full of seeds. Like I harvested for a month just doing sunflower seeds. And then just kept planting. And this is like the 5th year or 6th year of me doing this. So they've been over and over and over again, different ones. But I'm really surprised that they're mostly the yellow. I'm curious to see what those ones back there end up being, because that was like the bottom of the box that I sprinkled out here. But they're definitely, well, at 4 feet, like you can see now that they're like right at 3.5, 4 feet, you know, so, and I don't see any blooms yet, so my guess is they'll grow a little bit more, and then we'll see. I should have put this hose on today, but I noticed that when I was like, here, I'll scratch the ground up with my feet real quick. Okay, so you can see that it's still wet in some areas, that underneath the dirt. So I pulled out some stuff that was right there, and I did all along here. And then I made it to around all the way to that pile right there. So tomorrow I'll have boating in the afternoon, so I figured I would keep going straight and do the full loop all the way around. And then I just have the inside sidewalks. And some of them aren't too bad. Like this one's got some areas that, I mean, they're really not too bad. I would say this one is probably one of the worst ones, and I would say this is definitely the worst one going through. So, and then I want to get back into the flower beds, and I'm seeing some dandelions growing that I want to pull out. That's that watermelon that looks pretty good. This is this other one. Oh, I see a flower on it. Oh, I see 2 flowers on it. Look at that. Definitely. I see another flower forming right there. And then it's going, oh, I see some more flowers back there. Well, that's good. That's good, good, good. So we do have flowers. It is July though, so I don't know. I'm like, if I can just get it to grow, then hopefully I can, you know, cover it, baby it, do whatever. Let's see if we got anything over here. I still don't see any flowers. I know that they've got some stuff down, some flowers forming down there. So we've got some growing. Hopefully I'll have plenty to share. That's mostly why I like growing so much, as I love the sharing. And my carrots are crazy. So I want to do all my sidewalks and then get back in. And the birdhouse, or the barn, was definitely a hit. I was watching. I mean, they cleaned out what little seed that I'd been saving back. I had a tiny bit of seed left. And it looks like they just annihilated it. And there's a little bit left in there. So We'll see. I do want to hook a string to the bottom and tie it off. Ooh, I just heard a frog. He's over here somewhere. I think he's in the log. Those wood pieces back there. I always find frogs everywhere in my garden, which is fine by me. Like to see some more worms, which I'm hoping this bed will be really lush in 3 to 6 months, because I put that compost in there, and I'm regularly putting eggshells and a variety of different stuff in there. So I'm hoping of different compost. So I'm really hoping that it, that the worms like just really like that. I can see a weed right there. This one. There we go. And I got the root. And it looks like it's getting ready to seed out. It's got some seeds on the end. I've been trying to make sure that I get as many of them before the weeds seed. And then maybe grow out there. Look at how much has grown already. I gotta figure out how to get my lawnmower started so I can mow that. I mean, it's growing in the road, in the concrete or asphalt or whatever. So I'm going to finish all my sidewalks, and then I'm going to try to systematically go through these beds and pull out what's not supposed to be here. Probably dig up a few of these things. These have been going crazy. I think these would be wonderful as container flowers, like in a pot, because then they couldn't lay so flat. And I was thinking about that. And if I, like, when I pull one of them out, I'm going to look at their root system and see how big of a container I can get away with. Because I'll just pop the heads off and throw the heads inside of a container, and then next year I'll just grow them that way. Because these are gorgeous. But I don't necessarily need them, you know, this many of them, like growing wild in the yard, although they are beautiful. It's like having little bits of sunshine. I've got all these little suns that just want to brighten my day. I love it. They are beautiful and they look great. And I have plenty of them right there. Oh, there's Bruce. It's a little bit it's like a small smoky haze, but it's definitely much clearer this evening than it looked yesterday. And for some reason, the mosquitoes aren't near as bad. Like, I was getting annihilated for like a week there when it was really smoky. They were just eating me alive. We were going through so much bug spray. I haven't sprayed myself in 2 days. And I don't know what, they have been very cut down. I did use the cutters in the front lawn, but I don't use it back here because of Bruce and because of my garden. I don't want spray. But I do the front, 5th Street on the other end. I do out there for when because I don't want them by my front door. Otherwise they come in the house, and Trevor was just complaining that they were attacking him so bad. So he sprayed it all over his wood pile out there. But I don't think that affects back here, because back here there's a lot more water. I would assume that it, you know. And then also we have a neighbor that leaves those sprinklers on over there 24/7, 7 days a week. So in that end, in the evening time, there is just a lot of mosquitoes. But it's not been too bad the last 2 nights. I'm pretty happy with it. And these are popping back really good. I transplanted these in these marigolds. They are tall. And there's two pots. I mean, I probably could have done them individually, but I was like, they're just marigolds. I'll probably end up putting them somewhere else. I did work on the other barrel like this. It had cracked, so I glued it. And I want to get some stronger glue just in case. I mean, I don't plan on moving it around a bunch, but I don't want it to like split open. You know, and it's got to be able to handle some of these cold winters that we get. Which I have a feeling this winter will be pretty cold. Ooh, my petunias are just doing so good. They're so happy. I love them. Super cute, super cute. I don't know how far that's watering. Oh, it's definitely getting in the bird bath, so that's good. I did change around the bird baths. I put the girl back on this one. I just like her better there. And I put that other one back here on top of this little one that really doesn't do much. But I think it'll be better. Try to have quite a bit of water out here for the pollinators because it gets hot. Hot, 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 hot out here. And I did cut down one of the garlics because the seeds are all completely ready and those other seeds are going to be ready soon. And then I will have quite a bit of garlic seeds. And then, of course, I have all this that's going to be garlic, half green onions. Yay, 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 yay. Love it. And then I do want another garlic bed, I think. You know, like, I would really like another garlic bed. I know that that's like, I have 3 spots already for garlic. Because I do actually have some in with the asparagus as well. But the garlic is kind of like a protector. Like animals don't like going near those beds. So I like that. I should have had that lily bed. Should have just been all garlic is what I should have done. And if the lilies don't, I don't know, the lilies are doing so terrible. I need to figure something out. Maybe give them like a different kind, like some fertilizer of some kind, special stuff. I'll have to research it. All right, 18 minutes. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmill. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It's been actually pretty peaceful. Even though it was 88 degrees, it didn't really feel like it was that over hot, stuffy. It actually felt pretty decent out here. It didn't get real hot, I would say, until about 3. And then it was like, you know, but by then Bodhi was here, so we just stayed indoors. It wasn't too bad. This sunflower is like, see, but I have like, maybe right there. Gotta have a thumbnail. Oh, those are so pretty. They're just so bright yellow that they almost seem not realistic. So pretty. All right. Not a lot going on today. I was pretty, you know, devastated by Jack. So I had to recoup, like have like a piece of him got broken off and I transplanted it over here. I don't know if it's gonna survive. It looks so sad. So we'll see. It's got a little bit of root on it. So we'll see what happens. But he had to get trimmed up because he was getting to be too out of control just yet. He can have that bed, but not quite yet. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. You know, and if you zoom in right now, you can see my little ladybug eyes that are right there sticking out. Isn't that funny? I should do like a thumbnail of that one. I don't think I've ever done that. I'll have to trim it so that I'm not in it. Sorry that it's windy. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.